Space, the final frontier. This is the adventure of the Space Invaders. On Earth, first contact. So anyway, this is Space Invaders 91, relatively obscure title here. This is going to be a high score run of this game, and I guess I'll talk a little bit about doing another post commentary here. Again, didn't do commentary while I was playing, but it's okay. I'll just kind of explain the general strategy. Apparently this was a port of an arcade game, but I saw the game it was supposed to be ported from, and it didn't really look anything like it, so who knows. So I mean, this one's kind of a unique case here. So I'm a little bit under the weather today, so my voice sounds a little bit different, but I'll talk about some of the strategies here. So typical Space Invaders rules: you have some rows of aliens that move side to side. Once they touch the side of the screen, they go down one unit, and they go down one unit, and the more there are on the screen, the slower they move, and the more you shoot, the faster they'll move. And I'll kind of, I think next level I'll kind of talk about the strategy so I can actually comment while it's happening. But you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Kind of letting them come down. The difference here is that, so in this game you actually have a life bar, which you can probably see at the bottom left corner of the screen. And the other difference is that these UFOs that come by, sometimes they drop power-ups. So as you can see here, I got a shield, which I'm using here. Not too useful for this part, because I don't really need it too much. That's a speed upgrade, I didn't want that, that's why I just let it drop there. So you can see taking out row by row as they come down. Popping UFOs. The UFOs give you random points, so they can give you anywhere from 50 to like 5,000. So there's a bit of RNG when it comes to what kind of score you end up with. Here, this is like another kind of shield. So yeah, there you go. One left, and they go really fast. Okay, so next level, I'll kind of go over the strategy here. So first thing is to kind of trim a little off the side so that they don't drop down so fast. And then move over and pop a little hole in the middle here. And then what we pretty much want to do is just kind of stay in this hole and then shoot the UFOs as they come by. And this is the way that you rack up points in this iteration of Space Invaders. People who are familiar with the actual Space Invaders world record attempts will they use kind of a similar strategy here. And there are some quirks that you can take advantage of. Depending on the enemy's height from the bottom of the screen will determine what kind of bullets they use. And also right here you can see they're flashing. When they're flashing, that means they're just one block away from reaching the bottom of the screen. And when they flash like that, they don't actually shoot bullets. So you can use that to your advantage and run under them and shoot them. Now, it is kind of a risky strategy because they are so close to the bottom, and if they hit the bottom, it's just like instant game over. No matter how much shield you have, no matter how many lives you have, it's just over. I had to miss that UFO, unfortunately. So, this game, you actually start out with only one life, and you have to earn lives with your points, which we're gonna do. This is not going to be a pure deathless run, but the good thing is that if you die but you still have a life, you don't lose any points. Doing this game without dying a single time is incredibly difficult. So there we go, I get using the shield. So you do get some useful items here. Anyway, round two. Now round two, they actually throw a curveball, and you're going to see why. So as you can see, the bottom two rows actually move in opposite direction from the first three rows. and it kind of throws off the strategy. So you kind of have to. My strategy here is just to kind of try to take out the bottom 2 rows and leave the top 3 so that they're all moving the same direction. Because in Space Invaders rules, once any enemy touches the side of the screen, they all drop 1 unit. I have to take this guy out. This guy can be annoying. You'll see what happens later when if he reaches the side of the screen. But yeah, you definitely want to take that guy out, or he's going to be annoying. If he hits the side, he kind of like does this like tractor beam that like pulls you in, and it messes up your movement. There's going to be times later where I miss it and have to deal with it. So another little quirk about this game is that every second UFO that comes out will drop an item, like I said, and every 6th UFO will drop. Let's see if this is the one. Yeah, will drop this, and this is a shield up, and this is going to increase your life bar at the bottom left, and you want to get those because you will get hit with some bull stuff at some point in the game. Because yeah, right there. Because a lot of times the enemies will shoot bullets that are just like it's just not possible to react in time. So you want to buff your shield as much as you can to be able to just tank those hits. So again, this is part 2 using the same strategy. Every round in this game, you have to fight 2 sets of the same enemies. The second set is a little bit lower than the last set. First set, can't speak. Too sick. Let's see, oh, here he is again. Let's see, I thought I was gonna miss him there, but I barely got him. Yeah, taking some hits again. Yeah, you're gonna take hits in this game. That's why you really gotta get those shield upgrades. And this is the H laser. This one will actually, if you hit someone, it'll take out an entire row of enemies as long as they're connected. So again, it's a useful item that you can use to your advantage right here when they hit the bottom of the screen. So you guys see, took out the whole row. And I've only got 2 rows left. I'm still trying to get this, the shield upgrade because I really want that. There you go. And now we can take them all out. So these guys are actually the lowest point they can be. So I was cutting a little close there. So anyway, there it is. On to round 3. There's 18 rounds in this game, and spoilers, I don't actually make it through all the rounds. You're gonna see what happens, but I get pretty close. Honestly, I could probably make it all the way through if I really sat down and tried, but I really couldn't be bothered with this game. You know, being honest, I really don't want to just sit down and you know, and just sweat it out for a game that a lot of people probably don't even really care about. So anyway, you don't actually have to take any off the side here. The enemies are actually thin enough that you don't have to do that. It is kind of an odd formation because you can see there's some missing off the top there. Yeah, so there you go, flashing. I gotta go take them out. This is also the first ground level, although you can't really tell because there's no terrain, so it's really kind of treated the same as any other level. And then we almost forgot to shoot them. So there we go, getting the shield again. And now that I got the shield, I'm just going to take them out. Sometimes it's just too risky to keep going, and so I just go ahead and take them all out. Yep, so anyway, phase 2, we already took out that rock in the middle. Some of these levels have these little gimmicks like there'll be rocks floating in your way, or some of them will have uneven terrain and stuff like that. I mean, you'll see how it goes. You know, they throw in all these little curveballs every now and then to try to mess you up. I keep getting the B laser. I think this is like it just shoots like a straight laser up, and you can take out an entire column of enemies, but not really useful for our strategy. Music is pretty good in this game. A lot of people praise the music. Yep, so that's it. We're gonna just end this round. And one more, just the purple, and he's done. Alright. Planet Doofah. Let's see, what was this one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this level is pretty much exactly like the first round. The only difference is that the bottom 2 rows take 2 hits to kill. And that's literally the only difference. I guess the only other difference is that the enemies are like a poopy brown color instead of the classic Space Invaders. And look at, they literally look like floating diarrhea. 50 points. Cheap SOB. So yeah, the game gets a little bit tedious and monotonous once you know the strategy, and you have to, keep doing it every round. It does miss the freaking UFO there. Oh, I can't believe it. What I should have done is use the shield to go under and take the first hit point off those bottom enemies. That would have sped it up a little bit. And there we go, there's my shield. I actually have maximum shield right now, so I'm in good shape at this point. Which is good, because I am going to have to take a lot of hits later. And, going risky, gonna let them go down to like 3 columns here. 3 rows, rather. Columns, rows, I'm confused. So there we go, that item's a time stopper. I don't want to use it right now, it's kind of useless for what we're doing. I don't have any need to stop the enemies for any reason, because it also stops the UFOs from coming out, so it's just a waste time item. And there we go, round 1, second round, hey! And we get to hear more of the sad music. Oh yeah, they shoot those orange balls sometimes. Yeah, there you go, that's another example of the cheap hit that you're gonna take. I mean, you can't realistically predict what they're gonna shoot. That's why you have to just get as much shield as you can. Yeah, this is what I should have done before. Just take those guys. 1 down, 1 health. So anyway, same old strategy, just taking out the UFOs as they come out. Making sure we get good items. What's that one? This is P-beam. This one shoots like a big horizontal beam that can take out multiple columns at once. You gotta hold down the button, and the more you hold it down, the bigger the beam. So that's how that works. So fun fact, my son was actually watching me play this, and when he got to this level, he said the music made him want to cry. So yeah, this is the sad song. Oh, alright, I guess we're done with this one. Yep, taking a hit. Yeah, it's always a little scary when you got just a few enemies left and one of them is flashing. So anyway, on to the moon. We went to Doofah, we went to Miratas, and all those planets, now we're just on the plain old moon. So this is the first one where we actually see some uneven terrain. You can see there's a little dip in there. And if you go in there, your tank will actually turn a little bit diagonal, and you can shoot diagonal shots. I think it's supposed to like throw you off or something, but it actually helps you. Because you can, it lets you be able to shoot enemies without actually being underneath them. Oh, the item I have now is the H-bomb. Wait, wasn't there an already weapon called the H? I guess that was H-beam. This is H-bomb. But anyway, what this does is it will shoot at the closest enemy to the ground. Like it'll shoot like a homing bullet to the closest enemy. And yeah, you can use it there. So a little convenient, makes it so I don't have to actually get underneath them to shoot them. There's our health upgrade. Max out my shield again. Yeah, I do want to take these guys out though, because I think in the run before this, where I didn't do so hot, I messed up and died on this round. I let them get to the bottom because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, and there you go, a diagonal shot. There you go. That's what it looks like. So let's see, we have max shield and 3 lives right now, so we're doing pretty good. I was actually feeling pretty good about this one at this point. And yeah, it is annoying when they shoot a bullet right when you shoot one and they cancel each other out. So yeah, getting good items. So we have more of the waiting game, gonna take out the UFOs. I don't really understand these enemies, so like kind of like bubble monsters. That's another speed one. The speed one can actually be a kind of like a double-edged sword, because it can make you go fast, but it can also kind of throw you off, because when you're playing you get used to the speed you are, and then you get the speed upgrade and it makes you go too fast and kind of throws you off. But you can also use it to kind of get ahead of the enemies too, so it's got pros and cons. I don't need it right now, so that's why I don't use it. So you can see earlier when I shot some of the enemies, they were shooting like diagonal shots and those homing like orange shots. Hey, I got the bonus. Yeah, sometimes they give you a 10,000 bonus out of nowhere. I don't know what triggers it. You have to shoot like a specific kind of enemy. But anyway, the higher up the enemies are, it affects what kind of bullets they shoot. So if they're low enough, they'll only shoot like the just vertical, straight down bullets. So you don't want to leave them too high up, because then you'll have to play the dodging game. So anyway, this is the first indoor level. It's like a cave level, and so there's actually there are no UFOs on it. So we're just gonna end it as soon as we can. There's some rocks up there that you can shoot for 3,000 points each. So do that. But anyway, once that's over, we just want to end this as quick as we can, because there's really nothing else for us here. It's also one of those annoying levels where they move in opposite directions. So yeah, we're playing this one just like normal. Just plain old traditional Space Invaders here. And there we go. Anyway, onto Salaya. Okay, this one can actually be kind of deceptively tough. I had a few surprising losses on this one. I think because it has those annoying enemies that go to the side. So here I got a good weapon to beat them though. You can use these items and get them when they try to come across. There he is, boom, shot the laser. Some more UFOs, speed power up, don't want it. So we just let it blink out of existence. Pow. Salaya, the green planet. Oh, I want to get my shield. Yeah, that was a little scary. Had guys flashing and a shield dropping down. There's always kind of a delicate dance you have to do to be able to get the UFOs and take the guys out. It's always satisfying when you get the 5,000 UFO. Yeah, that's a shield. That's like a fancy shield. There's like 2 different shields power-ups in here. It's kind of weird. Oh, I actually got another life at some point. Damn, and I actually got another good weapon for the jerk that comes out. Usually I don't get a good weapon on the second round, and I have to just end it. But anyway, boom. I took a hit there. Ugh. So another time stopper, don't want it. Planet Salaya, the green planet. These guys kind of look like Langoliers, don't they? Alright, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna let them go down. Oh, I think once I get this, I'm just gonna... Yep, that's it. I still want to get the UFO. Yeah, that's the BS right there. Nothing you can do about it. Alright. Moving on, round 8. Onto Lasubi. Oh yeah, this is one of these. So this one, I just want to get through. It's another one where I don't really want to bother with the UFOs. Because first of all, there's those asteroids in the way which will block your shots. And also because the formation of the enemies is kind of weird. So it's just kind of like, yeah. Not gonna bother with it. So we're just gonna rush through here. Yeah, as long as you just keep taking them out the side, they won't drop. And there we go. Alright. Garibus. I wonder where they got these names. Garibus looking a lot like the last one. This one is the tough one because it's one where they move in opposite directions, and it's like every other row moves in the opposite direction to the last. So this is another one where I'm not even gonna bother trying to get UFOs or rack up points. We just want to get through this round. Because what'll happen is they'll go to the ground super fast because they're moving in opposite directions. So it's like you'll end up with only like a few enemies left, but they're moving in different directions. So it's like they'll hit the side like really quickly and just go down they'll go down really fast, and then it'll end your run. Because if the aliens touch the bottom, it'll just end it. So yeah, try to take out the bottom row here so they don't get BS. Yeah, here we go, just getting hit. Nothing you can do about it. They're just shooting those homing shots. So yeah, almost done here. Okay. What do we got left? Round 10. And now we go to Mars. It's funny, you got all these sci-fi planets and then Mars. So yeah, the gimmick of this one is that they turn invisible sometimes, which can actually be a little bit tricky, because especially when they start moving fast, you don't know where they are. But anyway, this is another one where we can use our strategy. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Even if it's a little slow. I just noticed the seam on the ground is a little bit, it's kind of like stitched together. It's not, it's not smooth. It looks like a collage. Ooh, the 5,000 UFO, nice. But anyway, you can see I have low shield now from that last level. That's why we stocked up. And what is that planet in the background? That doesn't look like Mars. Unless it's supposed to be some other Mars. So yeah, that's bad. It's tougher when they're moving away from you and you're trying to shoot them. Because you can't really lead them. You kind of have to like chase them and they can get cheap shots on you like that. So anyway, one hit point left for me, so I definitely need to get some shield upgrades. Shooting those homing shots. Kaboom. Yeah, I don't want the speed. I guess we just hear the rocking music in the meantime. 1K, look at that. That's another P-beam. Yeah, I never really use the P-beams. They're not really useful for my strategy. 50 points, come on, man. Killing me. I think the next one is the life UFO. Yeah, there it is. There we go. I get hit. Well, I was lucky I grabbed that thing when I did. Yeah, here we go. See, I don't. You can't see where it is, so you don't want to let it get too low. All right. Now Mercury in space. Okay, so this level is a little bit deceptive because you'll get to this part and you'll say, oh, these are the level 1 enemies. Now it must be easy, but no. They're upgraded. So it's, if you don't let your guard down when you get to this level, because it's just as tough as the others. And unfortunately, yeah, I do want the speed upgrade because it does have a jerk that comes out that I want to take out. Right here, I can use the speed to get them like that. Boom. Yep. This is one that it will give you like 2 ghost ships and you can shoot 3 bullets at once. I don't really use it here. I do use it on the next level. It can actually be kind of screw you up because you can accidentally shoot more guys than you want, and then you'll have like uneven rows. Miss the UFO. I think that was the life one too. Kabam! This doesn't look like Mercury. I can see Earth in the background there, and it looks like the moon up there. Is Mercury really that close to Earth? You know, I got a shield, so may as well just end it, since I got the shield. So I don't have to take hits. And I can use the shield on the next part. Where I can conveniently take these guys out without worrying about taking hits. So yeah, there's kind of a balance. You don't want to take, because the more columns you take out, the faster they'll move. But if you don't take any columns out, they'll go to the ground faster because the enemies they're kind of wide. Here's what can happen when you use the 3 bullet, but I need it for this guy. Okay, so I can hit him in one shot. But anyway, the columns when they start out they're kind of wide, so they'll hit the wall quickly, and they'll come down faster than if you just take a few of them out first. So here they're shooting homing shots here because some of them are high up. So yeah, that sucks. So yeah, that's what can happen. It's all because of that guy in the center there. What I should have done was use the time stopper to actually just go and take out those columns. But oh well, hindsight, right? Anyway, moving on, round 12. Aluga. Oh, this is another uneven terrain level. So, and it's one where I don't want to bother with the UFOs, because the way the enemies are placed, it doesn't look like it, but it can kind of throw off your game. Because, okay, look at the UFO. Damn, man, I gotta go with it. But yeah, it can kind of throw you off the way they're set up, because you have like every second row is like empty in the middle, and well, it's hard to explain, but it can kind of mess you up. So, not gonna bother with points on this one. So yeah, we can use the diagonal terrain here to get these. Oh yeah, it's they were flashing there. I didn't want them to get to the wall. I panicked there, and then bam, I get hit. So yeah, just want to take these guys out. Going a little risky here. I got this flashing dude. I'm gonna take him out. Yeah, gotta be a little bit of a master dodger when I start shooting those diagonal and homing shots. Alright, live, what was this one? Oh, this one, okay. Well, this one's not bad. It's another, like, they turn invisible. The layout is a little strange, but it's not too bad. So we can use our strategy here. Unfortunately, there is one that's kind of high up, so he's going to shoot unique shots. So no, here's the time stop. I use it to take that guy out, because that guy's going to annoy me on this level. So yeah, that's what the time stop does. Now the crappy thing about the time stop is that the bullets can still hurt you. So if you run into a bullet, a frozen bullet while the time is stopped, it'll still hurt you. I think you do get points for picking up weapons. Not sure though. Don't quote me on that. Alright, then they're low to the ground. Wanted to get that UFO. I actually got him between those rows. Columns, rather. Yeah, and that's it. I want to take these guys out. I don't want to take chances at this point. Because like I said, when they're invisible, you don't know where they are when they get fast. Yeah, here, like, where are they? Yeah, and this is a scary situation here. So anyway, there you go, and round 2. Yep, I got BS there. BS'd there. Shot the orange ball. Slap. Yeah, I decided to just risk it. Take the guy out. I don't want that guy taking pot shots at me. Sleep 50 points. Alright. Oh, am I gonna get it? Got it. Yeah, I figured since I have a shield, may as well just try to get these guys. Oh, the lucky shot. I just randomly shot and got him. Alright. 14, what do we got? What, 4 rounds left? So we have another one like this. It's kind of the same layout as another one, so again, I don't want to take chances here, so we're just gonna try to finish it as quick as we can. Use the slope here to try to get them as they come over. Bam. And then round 2, more of the same. This one is a little easier though for some reason. I wonder if it's just because they move a little bit slower. Yeah, may as well use all that. And the 10,000 bonus, nice. Alright. Naruto, what was this one? Oh, this. Yeah, this one's annoying because the top row moves in the opposite way, and only the top row. So it's another one of these that's deceptively tough, and it has asteroids in the middle. So yeah, this one, we just want to get through it. Because we want a deathless run, right? Even though it's not really deathless. Yeah, still take out the UFOs if I can, but yeah. So anyway, next wave. Oh, missed one there. It's okay though. Uh-oh. A little close. Yeah, because if they're flashing like that and that purple guy hits the side, it's over. Taking too many hits. Alright. So we're getting pretty close to the end. Round 16. 2 more rounds. And this one's another cave one. I always have trouble with this on this one for some reason. Not really sure why. So anyway, same rules for the other cave level. You know, no UFOs, and there's some rocks at the top. Bam. So anyway, yep. Getting those cheap hits. Yeah, and there it is. So now down to 2 lives. Round 2. I mean, we already took out the rocks, so this is just trying to take these guys out as quick as we can. Ah, got hit by that ball. Oh, it's so annoying when you end up in this situation. Come on. And I got hit. It's lame, man. It's lame. Alright. Ikiru. Does that mean something in Japanese? Anyway, we're in freaking hell here. And, yeah, same rule applies. We're just gonna try to get through this level. It's another one of those, they move in opposite directions. And there's an abundance of 2-hit enemies. So as you can see by all those gray balls on there. Yeah, nothing you can do about that. And that was crap. Nothing hit like the pixel on my wheel. That shouldn't have hit me. Okay. So moving on, next level. So yeah, I want to get the bottom row down. I don't want to take the risk of having them so close to the bottom there. Bam, and that's it. That's the last life. And here we go. The final round. Doriasta. The final round. Am I gonna clutch it out with 1 life left? Well, spoilers, I don't. You're gonna see what happens. But yeah, this is this final round. If you're wondering why they're in a weird shape, it spells out invaders in 2 parts. So this is NVA, INVA, and the next one is DERS. So that's the gimmick here. And yeah, they got this guy. I don't get him. And yeah, this is what happens when they hit the ground. They suck you in like that, and they screw up your movement. So you can see I'm getting like pulled to the side there, and that's why you don't want that to happen. Oh, and there's also no items on this one. Instead, what they do is they'll actually drop aliens on your head, and I think that's actually what does me in here. So yep, here's DRS. So here, I'm at the end of the game, a little nervous. Trying to get through this as quickly as I can, because I want to get the clutch. And then this guy comes up and bam, I get hit by it. Because I forgot about it. So I got two hits left. And I still got all these guys to take out. Try to take out this guy. Oh, it actually did, okay. Get hit trying to come across. And then here we go, I got 1 row left, two of them are flashing. I gotta take them out. I'm nervous here, and trying to get them, and then bam. I get hit by a diagonal shot. And that's it. So, that's the game over. That's my high score there. Once you use the continue, it resets your score. So you can see I'm back to 0. So if you see the high score on the top right there, that is my high score, 296. 296K. And yeah, I decided to just use the continue and just finish it out, just to show what the ending is. Yeah, that time I got the alien. Should have done that the first time. And there we go. This is last round, last wave. 1 more enemy. He's running around, and there you go. And that is it. That's Space Invaders 91. That is complete, and then you got the epic ending. So let's read it. In this battle, our Earth Defense Force succeeded in demolishing the fortress of the invading aliens, which repeated ambitious invasions. The Earth has now restored its peace. We hope this peace will last forever. So did you get that? We beat the aliens all across the universe, and then went to their fortress and blew it up. Are we really the good guys? So anyway, that's Space Invaders 91. Kind of an obscure game. I saw this and thought it looked interesting, so I decided to do it. But, and that's all for me. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll let you guys listen to the cool credits music. So, see you next time.